Welcome to Bike Future, your source for everything two-wheeled, from beginner bikes to high-performance machines. Today, we're diving into the brand new 2025 Suzuki GSX-R150R, Suzuki's smallest supersport that continues to dominate in the entry-level sport bike segment across Asia and emerging markets. Built with Suzuki's racing DNA in mind, the GSX-R150R isn't just about small displacement, it's about maximizing performance per cc. For 2025, the GSX-R150R receives a solid update with sharper styling, improved electronics, and refinements that bring it even closer to a full-size supersport feel, without losing its lightweight charm. Why the GSX-R150R matters? In many markets, the GSX-R150R serves as the first taste of performance motorcycling for a huge number of riders. It's compact, affordable, efficient, and agile. But more than anything, it delivers a surprising level of performance that punches well above its weight class. This isn't just a commuter bike wearing a sport bike fairing. It's a focus machine with real capability. And with competition heating up from Yamaha's R15, Honda's CBR150R, and Kawasaki's ZX-R mini models, Suzuki needed to step up with something fresh. The 2025 GSX-R150R does just that. Engine and performance, high revs, big fun. At the core of the 2025 GSX-R150R is a 147.3 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled, DOHC, single-cylinder engine, tuned for high revving performance. It delivers around 19 horsepower at 10,500 RPM and 14 Nm of torque at 9,000 RPM, a class-leading figure in this category. The engine remains fuel-injected, responsive, and rev-happy, designed to be ridden hard. Suzuki has slightly revised the ECU mapping for smoother throttle delivery, especially at low and mid-range RPMs. While it's still most alive in the top end, urban rideability has improved, making it more forgiving for new riders while still offering enough kick for spirited weekend rides or track days. Paired with a 6-speed gearbox, the bike offers quick, precise shifts. And for 2025, Suzuki has introduced a slipper clutch, making downshift smoother and reducing rear-wheel hop during aggressive braking. New chassis and suspension tweaks. The GSX-R150R continues to use a lightweight diamond-type frame, which has proven to be rigid yet responsive. With a curb weight of just around 135 kilograms, this bike is incredibly nimble and easy to flick through corners. It handles tight city traffic just as well as fast sweepers or technical twisties. For 2025, Suzuki has refined the suspension tuning. The front telescopic forks have been slightly stiffened for better feedback under braking and cornering, while the rear monoshock gets revised damping to improve comfort over rough roads. These changes help the bike feel more planted without sacrificing its beginner-friendly manners. Brakes and tires, confident control. Braking on the 2025 GSX-R150R is handled by a single 290mm disc at the front and a rear 220mm disc, now paired with dual-channel ABS as standard. This is a major step up from previous models that only offered single-channel or no ABS in some markets. The tire setup remains modest but effective, 90/80 front and 130/70 rear tires mounted on 17-inch alloy wheels. While they aren't track-spec rubber, they offer decent grip for road use and light track sessions. Riders looking for more cornering confidence will find plenty of aftermarket tire options available. Styling and aerodynamics are sharper than ever. Visually, the 2025 GSX-R150R gets a significant refresh. Inspired by Suzuki's MotoGP styling cues, the new model features a more aerodynamic fairing design, sleeker LED headlight, and integrated LED DRLs. The front now looks more aggressive and mature, more in line with the GSX-R600 and GSX-R1000. The tail section has been sharpened with a more angular LED taillight, a higher-mounted rear seat cowl, and repositioned turn indicators for a cleaner look. Suzuki also introduces new graphics and paint schemes, including the signature MotoGP Extra Blue, matte black with red accents, and a limited edition white pearl racing variant. Digital upgrades, simple yet smart. The 2025 model gets a newly redesigned fully digital LCD display, replacing the dated analog-digital hybrid cluster. It now shows speed, RPM, gear position, fuel efficiency, trip meters, and includes a programmable shift light, small but useful features for beginner riders and enthusiasts alike. Suzuki has also added keyless ignition on the GSX-R150R for the first time. Riders now get a smart key fob that can unlock and start the bike within range, an impressive feature at this displacement and price point. Ergonomics, track-ready with urban comfort. The GSX-R150R keeps its aggressive, slightly forward-leaning ergonomics, but Suzuki has made minor refinements to improve long-distance comfort. The seat is slightly wider with denser foam, and the handlebar position has been adjusted a few millimeters to reduce wrist pressure. The bike still offers clip-on handlebars, rear-set foot pegs, and a low 785mm seat height, making it accessible for shorter riders while preserving that authentic Supersport riding feel. Whether you're commuting or carving through corners, the ergonomics strike a decent balance for a small displacement bike. Fuel economy and practicality. With a small but efficient engine, the GSX-R150R remains one of the most economical sport bikes in its class. It returns an impressive 40 to 45 km/h, depending on riding style, and the 11-litre fuel tank means real-world range of around 400 to 500 km on a single fill-up. It's not just about fun, the GSX-R150R is genuinely practical for daily use, especially in cities with tight traffic and rising fuel costs. Customization and aftermarket potential. While it's not as heavily customized as larger bikes, the GSX-R150R has a growing aftermarket following. Riders can find exhaust upgrades, frame sliders, tail tidies, windshields, and seat cowls readily available online or at local dealers. Suzuki also offers a few factory accessories, including a rear seat cowl, tank protector, and sport grips for those wanting to personalize their bike without voiding warranty. Pricing and competition. The 2025 Suzuki GSX-R150R is expected to start at around $2,500 to $2,900 equivalent, depending on the region. This places it competitively against the Yamaha R15 V4, Honda CBR150R, and KTM RC125 in certain markets. While it may lack some of the high-tech features of its rivals, such as quickshifters or IMU-based electronics, the GSX-R150R makes up for it with performance, weight advantage, and Suzuki's reputation for reliability. Final thoughts: a mini superbike with real bite. The 2025 Suzuki GSX-R150R continues to prove that small bikes can be serious machines. It's lightweight, capable, fun, and, most importantly, offers the kind of ride quality and engineering that helps new riders grow in confidence while still being exciting for experienced motorcyclists. The upgrades for 2025 might not be revolutionary, but they refine what was already a solid foundation. With its improved safety features, more aggressive styling, and small but meaningful performance tweaks, the GSX-R150R is now more competitive than ever. What do you think? Is the 2025 GSX-R150R the best 150 cubic centimeters sport bike on the market? Or does it still have ground to cover against its Yamaha and Honda rivals? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from Bike Future, your home for the latest motorcycle reviews, tech talk, and riding insights. Until next time, ride safe, and keep the throttle open.